This is Upheaval Dome. Not sure if I'm getting you a good view of it. This is in Canyonlands National Park in Utah. It's one of the last trails that you can get in onto, I should say, kind of at the end of the road. There's two that are at the end of the roads within Canyonlands in the Island in the Sky sector of the park. There's 5 different sectors of the park for those of you who haven't been here. Islands in the Sky is the one closest to Moab. So what I was thinking about was last night, and this is Sunday when I'm filming this. You won't see this until Monday, but what I was thinking about was the MAGA folk out there that were in DC in Freedom Plaza. Ironically enough, they call it. They're out there in the daytime, waving their flags, doing whatever they do. I guess the Trump motorcade passed through on his way to do some golf. Ironically enough, or not. So what I was thinking about was how the people are out there minding their own business in the daytime, and we've seen this for the better part of 6 months, and I've talked about it before. But daytime, nothing's going on. People are out there waving their flags, chanting 4 more years, stop the steal, whatever they're chanting. And then nighttime comes and fireworks are getting launched at people, cops are getting injured. And this is what I've talked about before, and this is something that's going to be curious to me to see. Is not like I want to see this, but are these individuals on the far left, now that Trump's out, and we know it's not really necessarily about Trump, he was just the one in the way at the time, the next thing you know, a couple months from now, it's Biden that's going to have to wear the fascist label because it's the US itself that they don't like. Or as I talked about days ago, the ideology of the left, the ideology of the US, in their mind. And it's excuses. It's just them being bitches, picking something to whine about. If it wasn't one thing, it'd be 10 other things that they would whine about. Ooh, slavery, and you're horrible to these people, and you're horrible to these... You don't care. Stop acting like you care about the oppressed that were oppressed hundreds of years ago. People on the far left don't care about that stuff. Now, some people may believe their BS, and that's how they recruit, by using that BS to act like they're out there fighting some fight. The fight was already fought and won. Everybody has equal rights now. But to me, it's the rallying cry. As I said, if it wasn't this one thing, it'd be something else that they would try to use as their rallying cry to try to get people over to their side to convince them that the US is this horrible idea. But the thing that's funny, and we'll see how this works out, is some of the people I saw in the crowd that were kind of going at it with Trump supporters, they were wearing a Trump/Biden shirt. And I think it said Trump/Biden equals fascism or dictator or something like that. It was the point that I've been making all along, and what you guys know. It's not about Trump for those individuals on the far left. Maybe for the BLM crowd, maybe it is, but they're supposedly out there fighting police injustices, right? That must be their sole mission. To listen to them try to tell it in the media anyway. But I just thought it was kind of funny that he had the shirt that was calling out both Biden and Trump. So that's what I'm curious to see in a couple months from now is, will they have that same energy? You're talking about the far left, Antifa pussies, BLM pussies. Will they have that same energy to fight a Biden presidency for however long he's the president than Harris? I saw somebody, they said, Or they made an allusion to a Harris presidency with Clinton as the vice president. So we'll see. Oh, looks like we have a visitor back here. Hey! Hey! Psst! Psst! Look how big that mofo is. He don't care. Let's see if we can zoom in. Nope, no zoom. Hey! Beat it! Yeah, so that's just something I'm thinking about, was what I saw last night, that shirt. It just made me think, and it kind of drove things home for me. Proved what I already know, that these people on the far left are full of shit. That their movement's full of shit. They're a bunch of cowards who would find anything, make any excuse to cry about how horrible it is here. If it isn't 5 things, it'll be 10 other things. That's just how it is for those pussies. But now that Biden's going to be getting in there in a couple months, most likely, will their energy maintain? Will they keep that energy level up and try to take it to him? And if they do, it'll be kind of that I told you so. The people on the right told the people on the left. It wasn't necessarily a Trump thing for these people. They would have found any reason to complain. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you think. Will they keep the energy up over the next couple weeks? Months? All right, everybody. It's a great day out today. It's a little bit warmer. And as I said before, though, if you get out to these national parks, get out there in the summertime. It's a lot easier to hike when it's 70 or 80 than when it's 50. All the best, everybody. Thanks for watching.